How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the longitude version of the US city grid quiz. First of all, thank you all so much for the support on the latitude version of this quiz, and this one works exactly the same way. Gotta name the biggest city in each one of these lines. Now, what you see here is just the advanced difficulty mode, not the expert one. The reason I'm not doing expert is because it looks like this. Over 300 lines. Not only would this take absolutely forever, but it's going to be very difficult. So what I think is going to be more fun is to do this on a live stream here on YouTube where you guys can help me out in the chat with some of the toughest lines. If you want to see that, make sure to subscribe to the channel because I will play that at 65K on a live stream. Anyway, to the quiz at hand here. Let's start from the west. We don't have all that much in Oregon, Washington here. We might have Eureka, California, which I think is... It's probably going to be it. Let's see. Yep. Next up, moving a little away from the coast here, we have Aberdeen, Washington, which actually could be it because you don't have really anything in California. Maybe it is. Let's see. It is Aberdeen. Next one over. We've made it to the Willamette Valley, Oregon, so we could be looking at a Eugene again, making its way in. I don't want to spoil the latitude quiz too much, though, so go watch that if you haven't seen it. But Eugene is looking like the answer here for this one. Let's give it a try. Eugene it is, and now we have Portland, Oregon. It's probably the one. But we got to keep an eye on California. What's going on with California? Bay Area is here. So we have San Francisco. So that's a little bigger than Seattle. It's going to be San Francisco then. And then I think the next one is going to be San Jose. Yeah, San Jose is here. There we go. Moving on east, we got maybe Sacramento, definitely Stockton. So those are contenders. I don't think we're going to have anything Oregon, Washington. Spoiler alert for the latitude quiz. Washington not going to be as dominant this time. California's in charge here. I'm going to try Sacramento just in case it's there. It is there, barely. What the heck? We might barely have Modesto. Is that Modesto? I think so. So that could be the one. We don't have Reno. And again, Oregon, Washington's nothing. So, Modesto. It is Modesto. Excellent. Another Central Valley check. Oh, but wait, Santa Maria, which I always forget about, as you might know from me doing these quizzes. Santa Maria. Yeah, that's the one this time, too. Now we have Fresno, which is actually quite big, like 500K, so Fresno it is. And now Bakersfield is here. Surely gonna be Bakersfield. Ah, it beats the Tri-Cities. No Tri-Cities love today. Big day for Bakersfield fans, though. Do those exist? Next one over. Getting close to LA. That's gonna be next. Nothing in Oregon, Washington. Did I miss something in California? Probably. Yeah, Santa Clarita. Gotta be it. Yep. Okay, now, as I said, this is gonna be Los Angeles. Can't be anything but LA there. Now we got eastern LA suburbs, so Irvine, Anaheim. I think Anaheim's bigger, maybe? I don't know why I'm bothering checking Nevada desert. There's nothing in there, man. Barely missed Spokane, which could have been a contender, but it should be Anaheim here. Let's see. Yes, and now, could it ever be Spokane in this one? Oh no. No, San Diego's there. Of course it is. And now we're past the really populated California, where there's really nothing going on. Nevada, it's a wasteland. But we do have Nampa, Idaho, which is over 100K now, I think, which is kind of crazy. It's looking like a Nampa here. Nampa mixes on. I wonder if Tampa will make it too. That's coming up later. But we have Boise in here, which I'm going to try Boise right away. That's 200K. It's Boise. Where are we for this one? This could be a tough one. Yeah, this isn't looking too good. We don't have Vegas. We do have the cities down by the Salton Sea, so it could be like El Centro or something. Let's try that. Oh, okay. Well, that works. Calexico could be in this one. But sure we'll get... Yeah, Vegas is here. Is it Vegas? I mean, how can it not be Vegas? Yeah. So now we have Yuma, Arizona. That's looking pretty good. Don't think we have anything in Idaho or Montana. Try Yuma. It's not Yuma. What did I forget? Oh, you know what I've missed then is Henderson, Nevada. Sneaks its way in there. How do you spell Henderson? There you go. Henderson's pretty huge. It's like 300K. It's kind of insane. Getting into Arizona more here. Lake Havasu City's there. Surely it's not that, is it that? We have Twin Falls, Idaho. That's bigger, right? No? How intriguing. I wouldn't have thought Lake Havasu makes it on here. It is, yeah. I mean, it's... Wow. Next up, we have St. George, Utah. That's growing really fast. That's over 100K. Green pin means 100K. Utah is... Well, we have Cedar City and Hurricane. Could be one of them. Let me try Hurricane. That's like 40K. Wow, is Cedar City bigger? Damn, alright, Cedar City. And now we're hitting the exurbs of Phoenix. So we could have like Buckeye or Goodyear. And again, we just don't have anything out here, so... Try Buckeye. That's the one. Idaho Falls. We have Idaho Falls. Salt Lake City... Could be in there. But no, it's Phoenix. It's Phoenix, man. What are we doing? Phoenix, and then Mesa. Mesa, giant Phoenix suburb with over 500,000 people. It's absolutely absurd. And we're almost at Tucson. I want to put in Tucson just to see which side it's on. I think it's east. Yeah, that's it's on the other side, so... Ooh, this is kind of rough then. Wow, yeah, what? Oh, do we have Great Falls, Montana? Please save me, Great Falls. Yes, thank you. Alright, next one over. So we're past Tucson now. This also looks like a tough square. I see Holbrook, Arizona, Show Low, Arizona. Douglas is in the next one. Is that Douglas? I want to say there's another decent-sized city, like Sierra something here. It might be one of those towns that doesn't feel like it's huge, but it's actually kind of big. Let me think. Sierra Vista? Is that what that's called? That rings a bell. Sierra Vista. Nice, that's it. Haven't missed yet. 31 lines in. Come on, keep it up, keep it up. What do we got here? Vernal, Utah? No shot, that's an answer, man. Montana. Anything in Montana? I don't know. How about Wyoming? It actually could be one of the Wyomings, like Rock Springs or Green River or something. Oh, wait, Douglas. I forgot. Douglas is there. That's sizable. That's the one. All right. Oh, wow. What is in here? Cody, Wyoming? Oh, no, that's cut out. Oh, but Billings is Billings there? It is in there, barely. Farmington, New Mexico. That's a pretty big town, 40K, I think. That could be the one. I don't see anything bigger than that. There we go. Very good. Do we have Albuquerque yet? No, a couple lines over still. These could be tough in New Mexico. We have like Deming in there, maybe. Is ever Montrose, Colorado? Or Durango? Maybe Durango. No, not Durango. Montrose then. It's Montrose. Good. Now, what do we have in New Mexico? Truth or Consequences is there. It might be something in Colorado again, like, is Gunnison there? Pagosa Springs. I don't think that's very big, though. Nah. What about on 70? Glenwood Springs? Let's try that one out. Oh, good. That's the one. That's the one. Nice. And now we'll get Albuquerque. That's absolutely the answer. Albuquerque. I'm impressed I spelled that right the first time. Next one. Is Santa Fe in here? No, that's Santa Fe. Downtown's east. Okay. Let me just put that in. Santa Fe is the next one. Okay, so this line is kind of tough. I think we have Los Alamos. That'd be kind of cool if that's the answer. But I kind of think we'll get something else north. Yeah, like, is it Casper, Wyoming? There's nothing in Montana, is there? Let me try Los Alamos. Nope. Dude, what am I missing then? Wait, what can it possibly be? Oh, no. Wait! Oh, El Paso's there! Dude, my bad. We're good. Alright, next one over. Oh, we've made it to the Denver area. Is Denver... Which side is Denver on? That's east. So it could be a Denver suburb or Fort Collins? Oh, Fort Collins. Oh, surely. Yeah, okay. Front Range done and dusted. So now... is Carlsbad, New Mexico in there? It is. Roswell's just cut out, which is a bit bigger. So it could be Carlsbad. Because there's nothing in East Colorado that's that big. We're still in Wyoming here. Yeah, nothing, man. It's probably Carlsbad. Wow. What's next, then? Scottsbluff, Nebraska could be. Let me try that. No, really? What? Oh, we have North Dakota, Williston. That's a tough one. That's sneaky. Williston is one of these towns that grew so fast recently with an oil boom. Put itself on the map out of nowhere. There it is. Williston, North Dakota. All right, next up we got Rapid City, South Dakota. Rapid City's pretty big, relative, for this part of the country. It's so big that I do think that's the answer here. Yep. Midland, Odessa. They're coming up next. But we have this line now. This is kind of brutal. Dalhart, Texas. No way it's that, right? Is it North Dakota again? Dickinson, North Dakota, another random town that kind of is randomly kind of big. Next up, we don't have anything big in North Dakota here, or South Dakota, or Nebraska, or Colorado, because the answer is Midland, Texas. That's why. Next up, Big Spring is cut out, I think. Oh, but of course, it's going to be Lubbock. It's just Lubbock. So yeah, we're well and truly into the plains now, which I was pretty worried about. I think I'm probably gonna miss one of these. Hopefully it's not this one. We're gonna get this one, alright? What the heck is in here? Oh, man. Oh, it's North Dakota! Mina is here. What the heck, North Dakota? Now Bismarck. It might just be Bismarck. North Dakota Cary. Words you never thought you'd hear. But again, like, they've had a big population boom out here with oil. The rest of the plains just don't have people. Not like that. So it's interesting, isn't it? Anyway, we're 50 lines in. Let's go. Surely we get something kind of big in here, right? San Angelo's there in Texas. Let's try. Yep. Do we get anything else? Texas. Abilene. Could be Abilene. Although, ooh, Laredo. Which side's Laredo on? That line looks like straight through the heart of downtown. Let's see. We get it in this one. Wow. Crazy. Next one. What's in here? Not much. Kearney, Nebraska. No way is it Kearney, Nebraska. I don't see anything big in Texas. I'm gonna try Kearney. Big day for Kearney. Wow. Wow is all I have to say there. Alright, next one. Do we get San Antonio? No. Again, it's literally on the line, but it's east. It's east. I'm a bit worried this answer is going to be a San Antonio suburb, which I do not know any of, except for like Selma and Castroville, which are not very big. This is a concern. We cut out Wichita Falls. I think Weatherford, Oklahoma's in there, which isn't that big. Great Bend, Kansas, maybe. I might as well try Weatherford too, just... Nah, it's not gonna work. Nothing in Nebraska here. Nothing in South Dakota. Probably not North Dakota. Although, wait, no. Jamestown. It's worth a try, but again, I think it's just a San Antonio suburb. Devil's Lake. Yeah. Maybe it's a random town. I think Kerrville's here. Or, Fredericksburg. These are definitely towns over here. I'm pretty convinced it's a San Antonio suburb that I've never heard of then. Might be my first miss, but we're going over to the next one, which is gonna be Austin. Kinda has to be Austin. Alright, okay, yeah, we got the big cities now. Fort Worth is here. Fort Worth. We got Dallas. Why is Devil's Lake a rec- Can we not? What? Dallas next, thank you. Alright, little bit of a gap in the biggest cities, although College Station, that very well might be the one. Let's check Oklahoma. We don't have Tulsa. We don't have much of anything in Kansas or Nebraska. We just missed Omaha. College Station. Let's see. It is College Station. Omaha is here. Tulsa's here. I think Omaha's a little bit bigger. Houston's coming up next, so I'm gonna try Omaha. That's the one. And now it has to be Houston. Yep. Kansas City. There we go. Didn't get anything big in Iowa or Minnesota. Oh, no, St. Cloud is there. Was it St. Cloud? Let's see. Nope. Worth a try. Okay. Oh, it might be a Kansas City suburb. Independence or Lee's Summit. Those are both pretty damn big. Independence. Green pin for 100K. Des Moines is next. We don't have MSP. Shreveport, which I think is a little bit smaller. Des Moines. Des Moines. And now we will have Minneapolis. And St. Paul's in the same line, so... just Minneapolis there. Now we're back to a slightly harder cut. I'm not seeing much of anything here. We didn't get anything in Louisiana, or Arkansas, or Missouri, or Iowa. So, is it ever an eastern suburb of Minneapolis? What do I know? Hudson, Wisconsin. That's not gonna be it. Hastings, Cottage Grove. I want to say there's Woodburn. Is it Woodbury? Oh, that's it. Yes. That's lucky. Those are the four that I know in the east. So, alright. Rochester, Minnesota? Surely not. Surely we get something else. Columbia, Missouri's bigger. Little Rock's even bigger. And that's gonna be the answer. Little Rock. Cool. Damn, guys, I'm hungry. I don't know why Little Rock made me hungry. I guess I eat rocks. I'm gonna get a snack after this video, guys. Anyway, what do we got next? Cedar Rapids? Cedar Rapids. Baton Rouge, Louisiana is in this line. Don't really have anything that beats that. La Crosse is smaller. Quincy, Illinois is smaller. Yeah, Baton Rouge. At least Louisiana gets one answer. Maybe New Orleans will sneak its way in, but I think it gets beaten by Memphis, so that's unlucky. But anyway, this one at hand. Scroll our way up. There's nothing in Arkansas. We got like western St. Louis suburbs, like O'Fallon, Chesterfield. But Davenport, Iowa is bigger than those. That's like about 100K. Yeah, nice. St. Louis is here. Memphis beats St. Louis and New Orleans, as I said, so it's gonna be Memphis here. Yeah. Peoria and Springfield are here. And now this is kind of a tricky one, because they're really similar sized cities. I think Peoria feels like it's bigger because it has a lot of big suburbs around it. However, I think by city limits, Springfield wins. Let's see. Yes, indeed. It ain't playing in Peoria today. Now we have Madison, Wisconsin, which is over 200K, well over 200K. I honestly think Madison's on its way to becoming like a really big city. I think it could in the next few decades, man. Mark my words. Madison is the answer. Alright, couple of decent sized Illinois cities. Bloomington, Decatur. Bloomington is bigger, but let's check the south. No, it might be Illinois, because this part of Mississippi has not really anything huge. I'll give Bloomington a try. Impressive. Now we have a lot of big cities over here. We have Joliet, Aurora, Elgin. These are all well over 100K. Aurora's the biggest. That's going to beat anything in Wisconsin, Michigan. But does it beat something south? Oh, Mobile. I think that's probably bigger. It's gonna be Mobile. I was pulling for Aurora there. Wayne's World reference, and we got Chicago in here now. Hell yeah, Chicago, my hometown. Okay. Pensacola, Florida. Surely not the answer. Clarksville, Tennessee. Could be. Clarksville's randomly just like kind of big, so that's the answer. All right, we got Nashville. It's gotta be Nashville, right? Indianapolis is in the next one over. It would have beaten it, but Nashville takes this line, and then Indy will take the next line. Cool. Louisville could be here. Rattling these off. Yes. Fort Wayne might be the next one. Yep. Lansing, Michigan's here, but that's going to be beaten by Cincinnati, right? Atlanta's in the next one, so I think Cincinnati here. And then Atlanta, of course. Good stuff. Yeah, we've made it to this part of the eastern U.S. where you just have a lot of big cities everywhere. So, kind of a fun little puzzle here. What have I gotten here? Oh, Springfield, Mass. True. Portland, Maine. True. Thank you, repeat city names. We missed Dayton. We have Toledo. Toledo, Ohio. That's the one. Detroit next? No. Oh, you know why? Is because Columbus having giant city limits moment. There we go, Columbus on the board. Unlucky for Detroit. Alright, now, the question we've all been waiting for, surely, right? Is Tampa an answer? Tampa is east to this line, so it is. But let's see if St. Petersburg is this one. It could be. That's a pretty big city. Yeah. Alright, Florida. Florida is really coming into play here. Jacksonville is here, which is like 10th biggest city in the country somehow. Another giant city limits place. Orlando! Florida, 4 in a row. We'll get interrupted by Charlotte here. Yep, and then do we hop back down to Miami? Probably. Yeah, so we have Charleston, which is beaten by Greensboro. I think Pittsburgh is west. Okay, so it's gonna be Greensboro. Yeah, nice. Lynchburg, Virginia. Harrisonburg. I don't know which is bigger. Maybe Lynchburg. Nice, that's the one. Buffalo, New York. Is that it? No. Because Raleigh's there. Yes, Raleigh, North Carolina. Next up, I see Winchester, Virginia. No shot, that's the answer, right? Ooh, this is a weird cut. Oh, wait, what is this one gonna be? We don't have any of the big New York cities. Or Pennsylvania. Oh, dude, did we get Charlottesville? I thought that was cut out. It might be in this. Wow, it is in there. That's incredible. Okay, we have Jacksonville, North Carolina. But that'll get beaten by something, right? Syracuse? No, that's Rochester. Rochester, my bad. I promise I knew that. Do we have DC? Is DC there? Yes, it's there. DC on the board. Baltimore on the board next. Very nice. Now we have Hampton Roads area. Virginia Beach, downtown. That's the biggest city in this area, but it's cut out. It's in the east one. So let me put that in here. Norfolk is like the main city, but I think Chesapeake is bigger. It just has a lot of the suburbs in its city limits, so it beats out the main city. So Chesapeake, yeah. And Philadelphia. Hi, Philly. Beautiful city. Shout out Philly. Next one over. Trenton, New Jersey ever? No? Ooh, what? You know, with New Jersey, it's probably gonna be a random township that I've never heard of. There's just nothing in New York it can be, and that's it. That's all the country we've got left, so. But next up, we have New York City. And with the line like this, we do get Yonkers in here in the next one, so there you go. Long Island, Connecticut Square, Bridgeport's there, nothing up here. Bridgeport. Good. Ooh, okay, so this one in Connecticut. What do I know over here? Norwich and New London. I believe that's it. I don't think I know a single city in this part of Massachusetts, so GG. And then you have Keene, New Hampshire. So it's down to those three. Try Keene first. Nah, I think New London. Really? Is Norwich bigger? It is. What have we gotten here? Worcester, Mass. Sunny Worcester, Massachusetts. As a certain friend of mine, Jay, would say. And now we have Providence and Boston in here. It's Boston. Here we have like Fall River, Brockton. Let's try Brockton. No. Fall River. No. Quincy. Braintree. Damn it. Is it a North Boston suburb? What are the big ones up there? Lynn? Lynn is pretty big. It's just Lynn. Okay, but now we're over to Cape Cod where there's nothing that's going to beat these main cities, right? Like, is Augusta just there? Yeah, Augusta's there. Alright. This line is... This is really concerning. I'm not sure, but I know we have Bangor in this next one. So that's an answer. We'll get probably Fort Fairfield or Caribou. Caribou? No? Holton? Holton works for this one. I know that there's Calais, which the Mainers have made me very aware of that it's callous or something, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Take pride in your French roots. Come on now. That's Acadia National Park here, right? So is Bar Harbor? No, what else is down there? Ellsworth? Oh, it's Ellsworth. Yeah, let's go. All right, I'm happy we got most of these. This one, though, this one's probably dead. Yeah, I'm not sure. Gonna move on to Alaska and Hawaii. What if I... Thank you for St. George, Alaska. I never heard of that in my life, but we will take it. So, what do we do? I'm going to start with Hawaii. And again, you might know this about me. Hawaii and Alaska are the last two states I haven't been to. So I really don't know much here. I'm a bit uninformed. You've Kahului, Kailua, Kapolei, Lihue, Lanai City... Nah, man. Okay, so we're gonna go to Alaska, which once again is absolutely ludicrous, the number of lines here. Again, just city vomit, everything I know. Sitka, Skagway, Haines, Ketchikan, Juneau, Petersburg, Wrangell, Craig. Did I do Haines? Sitka? I'm losing track. Okay, we got 5 of those. That's not bad, that's not bad. Moving west. Valdez and Cordova. Nice, those are both answers. What is that one? Is it Unalakleet? Oh, that's an answer. Wait, where the hell? Oh, that's there? I couldn't have been more wrong for where that is in the country. Okay, I knew that was the place. There's also Unalaska, which is out in the Aleutians. Anchorage, of course. Fairbanks. And I hope we get North Pole in its own line. We do. Beaver, Badger, Talk, Chicken, Glen Allen, Denali Park, Healy, Coldfoot, oh my god, Utqiagvik, Prudhoe Bay. None of these are working, man. This is terrible. Bigger stuff. Wasilla. That's finally an answer. Palmer? No. Soldotna. Come on. Anchor Point. What the hell? Homer. Finally. Kodiak. There we go. Seward? It's not even Seward. Have I done Adak yet? Adak's all the way in the Aleutians too. I did on Alaska. What else have I not done? Bethel. Dillingham. Okay, okay. Again, I can't even be mad. I'm happy with how many I've gotten here. So with that, we're at 135. Let's see if I can get these last 3. I think for this Middle Plains one, it's just going to be a San Antonio suburb that I don't know. Kind of similar story with New Jersey. I think it's just a township that I've never heard of. And then the main line, I want to say I can get it. What else is even here? I don't even know where we are. Rockport is not there. I tried Farmington like 10 times. Is there a Belfast? Yes, yes, that was the one. And I think that is where I tap out. 136 out of 174. Most of them are Alaska, Hawaii. I can't feel too bad about this. Hope you enjoyed the quiz, guys. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And as always, make sure to subscribe to the channel. So that's it from me. Thanks for watching once again, and I will see you next time.